Hello everyone, and welcome to another Intuitive Tuesday. These are videos released every single Tuesday to help us to exercise our intuitive muscles. Just like our physical body needs exercise, so does our intuitive body, our intuitive skills. Our intuitive muscles, they need to be exercised, yes. So I'm going to do a series of 3 different types of intuitive exercises for us today so that we can exercise those intuitive muscles, and I try to make them progressively harder as we go. So we'll see. And today we're working with a bunch of my lucky stones. So I'm excited. It's kind of like the theme for today would be abundance, and we have a little treasure chest that we'll work with at the highest level. So I'm excited. Let's get into it. The first stones that we're working with today are these tiger eye stones, which are very lucky and help with prosperity. But what we're going to do is, this is tiger eye stone number 1, this is number 2, and this is number 3. I'm going to start a timer, and then at the end of the timer I will take one away. Your job is to guess which one I'm going to take away. Number 1, number 2, or number 3. All right? So, if you need more time, you can always pause in the middle of the timer. All right, here we go. Ready, set, go. All right, so I took away the second one. So if you chose the second one, then you got it correct. If you did not get it correct, notice what that felt like. We're going to do this one more time with the tiger's eye. So notice what not correct felt like, and see if the not correct feels the same next time too. All right, if you got it wrong. If you got it right, then notice what correct feels like and see if it feels the same way the second time. So which one am I going to take away this time? Number 1, number 2, or number 3? If you need more time, you can pause. Ready, set, go. All right, so I took away the third one. If you chose number 3, then you got it right. If you chose number 1 or 2, then notice what wrong feels like. All right, moving on to another set of prosperity stones. I have some green aventurine here. So again, we have number 1, number 2, and number 3. Which one am I going to take away? Ready, set, go. All right, I took away number 2. If you guessed number 2, then you got it right. All right, always remember, if you need more time, you can just pause the timer. But here we go again. Number 1, number 2, and number 3. Which one am I going to choose? Ready, set, go. And I chose number 2 again. Did that throw you off? Were you able to feel that number 2 is going to be chosen yet again? All right, notice what it feels like. Let's do this one more time, all right? Number 1, number 2, and number 3. Ready, set, go. And I chose number 1. If you were able to pick out number 1, you were correct. Number 2 and number 3 were incorrect this time. All right, so moving on, I have these beautiful, beautiful desert rose quartz. I guess it's quartz. I don't know, desert roses. I love these things so much. One is definitely bigger than the other, but that's okay. Trying to find a pretty spot. I guess it's all pretty. Okay, so we have number 1 and number 2. Of course, it's in my opinion that 2 is harder than 3, but I'm trying to amp up the difficulty level here. So will I choose number 1 or will I choose number 3? If you need more time, pause during the timer. Ready, set, go. All right, so I chose number 1. If you chose number 1, you were correct. Number 2 was incorrect. Let's do this one again. If you need more time, pause during the timer. Ready, set, go. And I chose number 2. I wanted to pick up number 2. So, did you pick up on that? Number 1 was wrong. Number 2 was the correct one this time. All right, let's do this one again. Will I pick up number 1 or number 2 the third time around? Ready, set, go. And we picked up number 2. Did you guess number 2? All right. Here we go, guys. Let's do this one more. Final time. Final time. Which one will be picked up? Ready, set, go. And I picked up number 2 again. I was like, do number 1, but I was like, no, 2. So yeah, I don't know if that threw you off or not. I try to throw you guys off a little bit because that's what helps exercise those muscles, right? We're gonna exercise those muscles. So guys, all right. So I said if you stick around till the end, you'll get to a big exercise I have for us today. So what I have is this little treasure chest, and it's a new treasure chest. It came with little salt crystals in it, and then got poured out by my kitty cat, but oh well. So yes, I have this treasure chest, and I'm going to put an object in the treasure chest, and honestly, this object could be anything. This is what makes this the highest level intuitive exercise. What object am I going to put in this box? And we'll open it up and we'll see if you were right. So I am going to be putting in an object right now off camera. And now we have the box here and the object is in it. Let's see. That's what it sounds like in there. Kind of tight fit, but it has a little bit of moving room. Oh, I guess. Okay, found its tight fit. There's a tight fit in there. All right, so there you guys go. That's the best I'm gonna give you. If you need more time to think about it, then press pause during the countdown timer. Here we go. What is in the box? Ready, set, go. All right, so we have an amethyst quartz. So if you thought amethyst, or if you were thinking purple something, or if you were thinking clear quartz, because look how quartzy this is. And you know, rock would also be a good answer, you know, for this, especially this high level stuff, I think, you know. But it is an amethyst quartz. If you're able to guess amethyst quartz, then you were extremely corrective and your intuition is super on point. Notice how that felt. I always say notice what wrong feels like, but really if you were on point like that, notice what right feels like. All right guys, so we're gonna do this again. I got another object. We're gonna put it in the box right outside camera. Putting the object in the box. Here we go. Here's the box. It's got its object in there. This one doesn't really get stuck. It's got more room. And I feel better about shaking this one up in there. That's what it sounds like. All right, guys, if you need more time, press pause. Here we go. Ready, set, go. Oh, and look, it landed on Mercury. This is an astrology dice. Astrology dice, Mercury. You're thinking, it couldn't be a planet, but if you're thinking Mercury, that could be correct. Planets could be correct. If you're thinking any astrological anything, that could have been kind of correct. Purple, there's like purple and pink. If the colors purple and pink came up, that's correct. Dice would be correct. Dice, it's a die. A 12-sided die, if your 12-sided die, like if that came up, that would be correct. This is higher level stuff, guys. So give yourself a lot of love and grace and have fun. It's meant to be fun. Let's see what it look like rolling around in there. Alright guys, I got one more item for us, okay? So I'm gonna put it in the box off the camera. And this is what it sounds like. This way, not much. That way, not much. That way, there's a lot. This way. Alright guys, that's what it sounds like. If you need any more time, then please hit the pause button. And here we go. What is inside the box? It could be anything, guys. It could be anything. Here we go. Alright, let's see. And we have an arrowhead. Yes, this is my arrowhead. I found it whenever I went arrowhead hunting with friends a long time ago, and I've had this thing for a long time. But yeah guys, it's my arrowhead and I'm so grateful to be sharing it with you guys today. Did you get arrowhead? What else? Rock, stone, cut stone would be correct. Cut stone, arrow, points, you know, I don't know. Give yourself some love and grace if you got it wrong. And also notice how close you were to, like, it doesn't have to be exact. Like that's the thing about using our intuition is especially with these higher level intuitive exercises, we can see like how I can sense a point. I sense a point, but then it turned out to be an arrowhead. You know, it's like, oh, okay, I see how you know, you begin to put the pieces together. So try to work at that, putting the pieces together. Like I sense cold, I sense stone, like cold stone. This is it's cold to the touch. You know, I know y'all can't tell that, but it's cold to the touch. So notice things like that and give yourself grace. And really, the feeling is what we're noticing here. And if you're not noticing the feeling and working with your feelings, then I'm not sure you're doing your intuitive exercises properly. And it's better to do things right, because if you train wrong, you know, you're just training to do the wrong thing. So work with your feelings with this. And I know I'm telling you all this at the end of the video, but yes, that is it. That is all that we have for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me in this prosperity themed Intuitive Tuesday. And I hope that you guys liked it, and I hope that you were able to exercise those intuitive muscles just a little bit more. Thank you so much for joining me for that. And as always, be blessed with love.